Rob Thompson. I was the Director of Operations and the Assistant Head of School from 2005 till I retired just a couple of years ago.
My name is Callie O'Hale. I was elected to the board in 2013, and I have been secretary on the board, and for the last 3 years I've been the chair of the board.
My name is Gary Fowles, and I was on the board for 4 years, plus I served on it for 1 year extra, not on the board but on the committees. So a total of 5 years on the board. I had children at the school for 8 years.
My name is Mike Callan, and I was middle school principal here at ISKL for 9 years.
My name is Rami Madani. I'm the Director of Learning at the International School of Kuala Lumpur.
I'm Norma Hudson, and I'm the head of school at ISKL.
Well, I have to say that I've been watching online from abroad, from Rome, and I've been seeing the progression of building this incredible space. So when I walked on, I was able to come on campus on Sunday because I just wanted to see the structure and the building and the design. It was incredibly impressive. Seeing it transform from blueprints to what it is today, it has been it was really overwhelming. It was very emotional to see what so many people put their hearts and soul into actually become brick and mortar. It was really nice to see ISKL's new home.
When I look at this campus, there's this enormous sense of pride in what our community has accomplished. It's been a long journey, and it's been a journey that's started years and years and years ago, and it culminated whenever we moved students in and had our first school day, August 13th. The week before that, we had our first faculty staff day. And I just remember everybody coming into the Melawati Theater, and I remember their expressions, and I remember their joy. And mostly I remember their sense of pride, the fact that we had a goal in mind, that we moved towards that goal, that we achieved that goal, and we were here. It was amazing.
ISKL has always prided itself on its history and traditions. I remember very well the 50th anniversary in it would be 2015, I think, where many people came back who'd been with the school for many years. And those traditions are long held.
I think we've already started a long time ago recognizing that we wanted to keep our rich traditions. My children were not in elementary school here, but I certainly have heard the Melawati way all the time. And I walk through the hallways and I see the Melawati way on pictures and posters. I loved Ampang campus. It was a cozy campus, and one of my favorite things about Ampang were the koi fish and the turtles. I would always stop and look at them, and I do know we had meetings towards the end where we would say, but what's going to happen with the koi fish? What's going to happen with the turtles? And these are our board committee meetings talking about these sentimental things. So the sentimental journey started even at the board. So I think it's happening every day, and the fact that we've moved over our koi fish and our turtle now, to me that's very symbolic of our effort and our commitment to keeping some things the same.
Education is a moving target. Education doesn't stay static. All the educators, all the administrators, all the board members all attend conferences that are trying to make sure they're up with the latest in terms of running a school, in terms of designing a school, in terms of educating or student learning and student outcomes. So we've got a school built that's very adaptive as changes occur in the future, because education won't stay static, it will change. And the school will change over time.
We have a variety of learners, right? Everyone learns differently. So the spaces in which we learn have to support our learning and not dictate our learning. I love the flexible spaces that I see where kids can go off and work in pairs, or kids can go and work in small groups, or kids can be by themselves and really dig into what they're doing. And then there's large group instruction spaces. So it's that flexibility, that variety, right, of space that supports a variety of learning styles. It's exceptional.
Many people throughout our community were all involved in this sort of dreaming process where we dreamt, what we would like to do if we had a facility like the one we now have. And it's absolutely marvelous to be able to sit here and look at the children on the playing fields, in the theatre, in the music rooms. The opportunities for kids are just fantastic. And the one thing that we decided, and I remember it vividly, we wanted to be a more inclusive school. We wanted to provide opportunities for kids who learn differently.
We always have to look to the future, whatever that means, however that means. And we need to know that whatever education we're delivering today, it's a race against the future of what the jobs will be for our students here today. So we can't stop. We have to look forward. We have to plan. We never have to be complacent. You cannot stop and say, we've built this is enough. It will naturally inspire. No, we need to question. We need to listen to our students, listen to our parents, get input from our faculty and people who have been here. We must always look at the future and the vision of the future.
ISKL has always had an amazing tradition. It's been a rich, robust family. It's exciting to define the next chapter. Who do we want to be? Where are we going to be? And how are we going to get there? We have the opportunity to bring more spaces online, more facilities. We have an amazing black box theater. We have a recital hall that we can use for performances, that we can use for our students, that we can even use with the community members in Kuala Lumpur. It's an exciting time for us. It's a challenging time for us. And we will be better as a result of being here and having the community we do and the focus on meeting our mission for each student.
Our learning programs are driven by our mission and vision statements. And we believe we are not only preparing students to be highly successful in their future, but we are preparing them to shape that future. To achieve that aim, we design learning programs and a learning environment to promote student agency. With that, we mean students' drive and capacity to take action. We do want our students to be clear about their passion and capable to advocate for it and to develop the skills that help them succeed in their future. We want the same level of agency for our teachers to be able to make the right decisions that help our students grow. When we think of ISKL in 3 to 5 years from now, we feel proud and optimistic. We feel this way because of the amazing people we have, because of the great campus and our strong vision. A vision that is inclusive, respectful, optimistic, and courageous. In over 50 years of ISKL's history, today is a very special day. It's the start of our new chapter.